third test is to look at turbidity. Now turbidity simply means how muddy the water is, how cloudy it is, how clear it is. So what we use is a turbidity tube. And there's a couple of things about the turbidity tube which are very important, two important things. First thing is that the bottom of the tube is a black and white quadrant. In this case there could be squiggly lines, in this case it's quadrants, black and white. That's important. Second thing that's important, when we put the tube together, you'll see up the side there are a series of numbers. These numbers are quite weird. These numbers are called nephometric turbidity units, and you don't have to remember that, just call them N2Us. And you note something about the numbers. The numbers are going backwards. In other words, as you work further up the tube, the numbers are getting smaller. So remember this when you're doing this test, because it's very important for recording. What we do once we put the tube together, we go over to our bucket of water, we get a sample of water, and we simply pour that bit of water down through the top. Then our next job is to look through the top of the tube. If you want to have a look through the top and see if we can see the black and white quadrants. In this case, yes we can. So, in this case, you have another go at that. We can look down through the quadrant to see if we can see the quadrant through the tube. Okay, we keep adding water, we can see that clearly. We keep adding water until we can't see the black and white quadrant at the bottom. We have a look through this one. I just added a fair bit of water. Again, I believe we can see the quadrant. So, we get more water. I'm going to, this is looking quite clear to me at the moment, so I'm going to add a lot of water. Again, I can see, my goodness, let's have a look. I'm looking through the top of the tube. I can still see the black and white quadrant. We are going a long way up this tube. In fact, once I get to a stage where we go past the 10 for our instruments, there's the 10, and there it is. I'm looking down through there. I can just see the black and white disc. I'm going to stop there because we can't, with our tube, get a better result than going higher than the 10. These numbers are going backwards, so once we go higher than the 10, we are saying it is less than 10. Now what you note about this, the lower the number you get, the clearer is the water, or the less turbid is the water. So in this case, this water has a value of less than 10 N2Us. Okay, now why did we do the turbidity test? The major reason is, well, there's two reasons. One is that if the water is turbid or dark, it gets much warmer. It heats up quicker. That can cause a problem for animal life. But the major reason is turbidity. If it is really, really dirty water, then we have a problem in the sun getting down to the water to the plants, to photosynthesize the plants, to produce oxygen for animals. More on this will be done in the wrap-up.